everybody, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel featuring Boy Wonder, who is with me today. So today we're going to go and look at a more modern car, but something that I definitely think is going to be classic in a few years' time. So I've had some experience with the newer BMW Mini. My mother has one, and obviously I've borrowed it a couple of times. And it's a great car, and I've actually been considering purchasing one myself. So today I'm going to go and look at an R56 Mini Cooper S, which is the second generation of the BMW Mini. So this car interests me because I'm actually looking at replacing a Hyundai at some point in the near future. So yeah, let's go and have a nose and yeah, see what we can find out about these great little cars. So, welcoming back again my, basically he's now co-presenter.
Hello,
Mr. Lone Ranger Motor Ring. Hello, sir. Thank you for having us both along today.
Oh yeah, definitely.
It's not very often little man comes out on these road tests that we do, so...
not often, and when you got a car as amazing as this, you've got to share it.
But it's good, actually. It's a good thing I'm bringing Toby along with me.
It's a good test.
It is a good test because obviously he's obviously sat in the back, obviously, so I need to make sure that a car that I'm potentially going to buy one day has actually got enough space for him and obviously all the things that I need for him. So yeah, good all-round test this one. Apologies guys, but it's absolutely pissing down today. Absolutely chucking it down.
It's absolutely cats and dogs.
Yeah, it's not ideal weather for filming a feature car. There's big puddles and stuff everywhere, so obviously we need to take it a little bit steady. So we'll start obviously from a passenger point of view. Very comfortable little car actually, isn't it? And not as harsh as I thought it was going to be either, to be quite honest.
It can be made harsher, but the size on standard Mini Cooper S shocks.
Yeah.
So literally everything regarding size is standard apart from one or two outside features. But apart from that, he is literally what you would get from an R56 Mini Cooper S. 193 horsepower, quite a lot of power. All he wants to do is just go, and if the road is bigger, I would have passed this electric car minutes ago.
So Toby's nice and happy in the back there, aren't you, mate? Nice and happy. We've got plenty of room as well. And Toby is quite tall for his age, so even me sat here. Obviously, I'm not the tallest person anyway, so
You're quite short.
Yes, thank you for that. So yeah, I sit quite far forward anyway, so obviously he's going to have space behind him. So yeah, it's quite a large. It's quite large in here, isn't it? Like it's like cabin-wise, it's quite big. Like, you know. Yeah, some smaller cars you feel like you're sat on top of each other all the time.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Even in some bigger cars you feel like that, but this has got plenty of there's plenty of space. There's loads of like cup holders and like storage places and things like that. It's actually very roomy, isn't it?
It is, fair play.
They've used the space well, I think.
Yeah, you can drive to like Dorset. I know I've referred to it going down to Dorset, but I've actually gone down into Dorset in this car, and it's very comfortable. I didn't even stop once. So I drove 3 hours without even stopping, and I still was not uncomfortable. I was literally felt like I'd literally only just driven down the road for a pint of milk, for example.
Yeah. I do like the speedo cluster.
Yeah, that's normal on
Yeah,
all the minis.
I was gonna, yeah. Obviously, like, my mum's is a bit more like intricate because obviously it's got like the digital stuff on it and everything like that.
Yeah,
but
she's got the sat nav in it.
Yeah.
Whereas this hasn't.
Yeah. But then I tell you what, though, there's something about that big giant dial in the middle. It makes it, doesn't it?
Oh,
you know
yeah,
what I mean? Obviously, you've got your rev counter, obviously just behind the steering wheel, just put there. It's lovely, and one of my favourite features. Yeah, sunglasses holder. We've not really picked a very good day to do a road test on this car, but no matter, we. Yeah, it has. Well, it stopped raining now, yeah, which is a good thing, I suppose. So, but we should persevere. Tech specs. Let's talk some numbers then, shall we?
Right, the 0-60 I can't remember off the top of my head. Top brake horsepower 190.
Yeah.
6-speed gearbox. French engine. Mini. It was the French engine Mini. It's pretty fast for the size of the car.
190 horsepower in the car, which is basically, it's like a shoe, isn't it? I mean, there are smaller cars than this, obviously, like the Abarth and things like that, but yeah. It puts such a smile on your face, even in the passenger seat. It's just like, wow.
This is the way it goes. It literally pulled, and that was in 1 year.
Yeah.
That went from 30 miles an hour all the way to about 80 odd.
Yeah. It's crazy. It's ridiculous. It's so well sorted, isn't it? I can't get over it.
And it's just we got very good tyres on it. We got Toyo tyres on it.
Yeah.
And they really handle the weather. It sticks to the road like glue. You can virtually spin this car on a penny.
Yeah.
And give you change.
Yeah.
Here's the shirt.
It's brilliant. I love it. I really do love it. I think somebody else is impressed as well. What do you reckon, mister? Yeah? Do we need one of these? Yeah? I think that's a yes.
Yeah.
So what are your if I'm looking at one, obviously, as you know, as a daily driver, what would be a sort of healthy budget, do you think, to spend on one of these?
£5,000. But you can get a really good really sensible mileage car for about, nowadays is for around £5,000. So that's for something like 60 to 70,000 miles on the clock.
It's not bad at all, is it?
These are really easy to live with, and there's loads of special edition Cooper S's out there.
Yeah.
But if you want like a JCW with reasonable mileage, you'd be paying something like 5.5 for low mileage cars.
See, it's not as expensive as what I would originally have thought, to be honest with you.
Because when a few months ago I was thinking about buying another one, because obviously I sold this to my father. But essentially I did look, and that's what the current prices are at the moment.
Yeah. It's not too bad at all, is it, really?
Oh no, it's not too bad in fairness.
Yeah.
And
it's mad to think you can have this much fun in a car for that sort of money.
Exactly, and it doesn't cost that much to tax, actually. If I remember right, it's $260 to tax.
It's cheaper than the Mazda.
Yeah.
A lot cheaper than the Mazda.
Oh yeah, definitely. The problem is, with regarding the Mazda, because it's a convertible, they put in the higher tax bracket, whereas because this is a hatchback, they always regard it as, it's not meant to be a sports car.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it is. It will blow the doors off of big cars like BMW, M4s. It'll definitely keep up with them easy.
Yeah.
No problem at all. I've done it a few times.
Yeah.
vehicles where I've blown the doors off them at a set of lights, and I've loved it. Just looking at their face going, I paid this much for my car, but yet an R56 has just beat me.
Yeah, so we're not doing any filming outside at the moment because it's still pissing down with rain and it's really cold. So obviously that's why we've done everything. That's why we've done everything inside. But Reese is very kindly going to let me have a little go in a minute. So yeah.
After begging my dad to let him have a go.
So yeah, we'll have a drive and we'll see what's what. Hey, so now it's my turn to have a little feel and I get a little experience of what it is.
Oh yes.
And that hasn't taken long, I'm already smoking.
It never takes long in an R56.
No, it's fantastic.
It essentially it cuddles you up in the sports seat, and it's saying, go on, you know you want to.
Yeah.
It's like, go on, no one's looking.
I've got to be careful, obviously, with the little man in here, but it feels amazing. Like it feels so direct, and it's so pokey. You know what I mean? It's
big pedal coming up.
It's so pokey. It's absolutely mint.
For his age, he is still one of the best Mini Cooper S's around.
Yeah. This is a 2012.
No, 2013.
13. Okay, right.
He's the very last iteration of the R56 Mini Cooper S.
Okay, so this was the last year then?
Yes, because they went from 2006 to 2013, and then it went to, regarding the Mini Cooper S, it went to the 2 litre F56.
F56, yeah.
After that.
Yeah. I've driven an F56, as you know. Obviously my mother has one, and I can't remember what the power difference was. But
it is a massive difference because it is a 2 litre engine compared to, because this is the engine when this car was developed. It was in junction with Citroen and Peugeot when Citroen made the DS.
Right, okay.
It's with the suspension as well.
Yeah.
Well, because I do remember when I bought my C2 many years ago, and I went to the Citroen dealership. I said, "Oh, I've just bought a C2," and the bloke said, "Well, you should have bought a DS."
Yeah.
And told me why, and then I just looked at him and told him where to go very politely.
Okay. Anyway, let's.
But regarding Sly, the Mini Cooper, there's lots of cars in its sort of range for little fast hot hatches.
Yeah.
But I honestly think the Mini, it's not just that it's got the heritage behind the name Mini.
Yeah.
Anytime you look at a red, white, or blue Mini, you always think of the Italian job.
Yeah.
Of Self-Preservation Society. Michael Caine, in literally passing his test just before filming the Italian job.
Oh dear. I tell you what, I think I might have to admit that it's probably one of the best fun I've had in a long time.
Better than an MX-5?
I'd say it's on par, if not maybe a little bit better.
I would say slightly better than the MX-5.
It just wants to go all the time, doesn't it?
Oh yeah. That's the one thing he does not like is going slow for too long. Sly hates it.
Yeah.
So he's like a puppy.
Yeah.
All he wants to do is jump up and down on your leg and then go for a run.
Yeah. It's fantastic. I generally do like it.
I had a feeling you would.
Yeah. I think it might be
Goodbye, Hyundai.
It might be on the shopping list, I'll tell you, but yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's practical enough that you can use it every day, Toby's happy in the back, so, he's got plenty of space.
Yeah, my car uses this every day, and I use this every day when I owned it.
Yeah.
It's very easy to use it as an everyday car. Parts are very reasonable. Parts-wise, it's very reasonable regarding prices.
Yeah.
It's pretty much, you can do so much with a Mini nowadays. It's the R56. There's so much aftermarket on for them. There's lots of bonus clubs that literally only just do the BMW one. Not just there's Mini clubs that does all the Minis, but there's ones then that only do the BMW Mini.
Yeah. And the Mini community is huge, isn't it?
It doesn't matter what you do regarding your car, no one will care. You won't get this little person in the background like you do with some of the clubs, the MG Owners Club, but that'll look at you and go, no, you can't do that, no, you can't do that, no, you can't put an MX-5 engine in there, no, that's sacrilege, or the Tesla Owners Club, if you change your wheels.
Yeah.
But it does, with the Mini Club, they'll go, oh, that's what you did, cool.
Yeah.
And they'll go, well, if that's what you want, that's fine, but no one ever, it's not the class led. It's literally, you can be rich or you can be poor.
Everybody's on an equal level.
Yes, exactly.
I know what you mean.
And I've been part of that sort of club in the past when I owned this car, and I really enjoyed it. But literally, I was quite quiet, well, a little bit quieter than I am now.
Yeah.
And I sat in the corner when I went to the Mini Owners Club meeting for the very first time in Cardiff, and I was just going to sit there, have a quiet drink, and just see what the club had to do. Oh no, that wasn't going to happen. They see me and went, come on over, we're not leaving you on your own over there. And they made me feel very welcome.
Yeah.
And I couldn't fault them at all regarding that.
Yeah. But
there's magazines featuring the Minis, Facebook stuff that you can do with them as well. It's a people's car still.
It is a people's car, yeah. And I think that it's probably one of the best cars for $5 to $6 grand that you can have this much fun in.
Oh yeah.
Could you think of a better one? I can't. I'll be honest with you.
Not for that budget, no.
So they're sort of at the age where they're sort of depreciating a little bit, obviously, which is good for buyers, but not so good for sellers. So
yeah.
But it does mean you can pick up a bargain one of these.
Exactly. Yeah.
And like you said, is there a car you can have as much fun in for less?
No,
personally,
there's nothing less.
I don't think there is.
No, there isn't.
I will go as far as to say as I don't even think the Mazda is this fun.
No, I don't think so. And you find the Mazda MX-5 for about this price, but then you got to include adding a turbo on it to get the power, and then all the rot that's in it for anything less than this price. You got to be quite lucky, like I was with Barry.
Yeah.
Because Mark III's are now starting, the very early Mark III's are now suffering from corrosion.
Yeah.
But when you do go to look for a Mini Cooper S, there's two things you need to keep an eye out for when you're looking for them. Especially regarding the earlier Mini and the R56 Cooper S. So they're both supercharger one and the supercharged one. If you're going for the earlier one, look at the supercharger because they are known for shredding supercharger belts.
Yeah.
With both, regarding both cars, they are known for head gaskets.
Okay.
So if it looks a bit suspicious underneath that oil cap, it probably means that the head gasket is not far away, and just leave it be.
Okay, that's useful information.
The only other thing, which is not a major fault with them, but it's an easy fault to fix. It's on the rear lights. There is, instead of like you put the bulb in and then you put the wire in the back, you got holders with metal all clips on the sides.
Oh, right, okay,
and it burns out the metal clips which power it. So
they're cheap enough to buy anyway.
Yeah, last time I checked, because I had to buy one for Sly a couple of months ago. It was around £11, and that's directly from BMW Mini.
It's worth just getting a couple of them, isn't it?
Yeah, and fair play to Minis. Well, I go to Newport Mini or Newport Signa, and they're very friendly, very helpful. All pretty much because I had the spotlights fitted to this car when I owned the car with Signa of Newport.
Yeah.
And up until fairly recently, we've still been having free health checks thanks to BMW Mini.
That's good. It's always good that you buy a car with that sort of confidence.
Give it the beans.
Oh my god.
Bloody hell. Those bells.
It's a good job that wasn't open.
It's a good job my can is still closed.
That was mental. It's amazing how quickly it picks up, isn't it? It's just there's no lag or anything. It literally just squats down and it just
it's front wheel drive, but yet the back end squats down and the front end lifts up.
Yeah, it's cracking. I think I'm sold, mate. I think I really am sold. I genuinely love it.
Unfortunately for you, you might love this car, but you need to find another one.
Yeah.
There's this one. I think you got more chances of Winston Churchill popping up and asking for a bottle of Bell's whiskey than my father selling you this car.
He does love this car, doesn't he?
Yeah, he loves this car.
Let's be clear. Your dad he's
71 years of age.
Yeah.
But yet he's still, every time he drives this, he drives faster than me.
Yeah.
And I'm
that's
34.
the thing. That's the car like this. The car like this, it has that sort of effect on people.
Yeah.
It's brilliant. It's brilliant.
I've got a tracking device on this car, and I know how fast he goes in it. And
it's usually the other way, right?
It's normally it's meant to be the young man going fast in the car, but no, it's literally he's taken my brother to the MX-5 meetings in this car in the past. And I've seen how fast he's gone in it, and I'm like, Dad, slow down a bit. It's like, Dad, slow down.
Right, so we're heading back to the house now because littlest man is getting a bit restless because I think he's hungry. So we'll end the video there. Thank you once again, Reese, for bringing one of your many collection out for us to have a play with. And
I'm not that rich. I'm just
it comes across on it. Yeah. Anyway, John, if you're watching this, thank you very much, and you've definitely convinced me. Anyway,
cheers, Dad.
Thank you to everybody who's watched to the end, and obviously put up with us too. Obviously having a natter about just general motoring related shite as usual. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. Until next time, we'll catch you on the next one.
Bye bye.